Tell me.
When I was approached to turn against you, I agreed so that I could be on the inside and get information. Find out how many people Sonny's gotten to, how far he's taken this.
And where it ends. Sonny's moving a lot faster than I thought.
He's reaching out to the other lieutenants. But that doesn't mean any of them are going to cooperate.
Oh, you know what? Those men have a lot of reason to have blind loyalty to Sonny.
I get that I might be new at this, and the people might be careful about what they say to me. But working for Bernie, I make a lot of deliveries. I come into contact with all the other lieutenants. My impression? They like the way you're running things. So you're stable. You're reliable. You keep things low key.
Well, sometimes that's a mistake. I mean, Sonny's aggressive, but it's worked for him. You know, there's guys like Karpov and Zakara. They make the men nervous, and if Sonny promises to get rid of them, he's gonna have people willing to listen to him.
Sorry for my prolonged absence. Apologies. I'm sorry, it's clear you and the Valiant vet were engrossed.
I need you to run a phone trace for me. I want you to find out which lieutenant Sonny's been talking to in the last 48 hours.
These are the names of Stone Cold's loyal lieutenants, or the lieutenants whose loyalty is in question. Each received a call from Mr. Sir within the last 48 hours.
Sonny, Mr. Sir.
What about
Correct.
these names right here, the last three you checked?
It received multiple calls.
Okay, I want you to go back to the penthouse right now.
Actually, at first, could I humbly request a word? A brief word?
I have some calls to make.
It would seem that Stone Cold plans to thwart Mr. Sir's takeover attempt by force, if necessary.
Okay, I'm not going to talk to you about this stuff. I don't want you involved any more than you already are.
Listen, I do not wish to pry, and I'm not speaking as a business associate, but as a friend. It appears you would enter into this fight with a heavy heart, that you do not wish to battle with a man who has been your friend and mentor, that you do not wish to run this organization at all.
Some things you can't change.
Stone Cold is doing what he thinks is his duty, but he doesn't have to. You can just stop. Let Mr. Sir do what he wants. All you have to do is step aside.
Sonny wants to kill Karpov, and we're not even sure he's the one who shot Kate.
Have you expressed these doubts to
Yes,
Mr. Sir?
I've expressed everything to him. He's not thinking clearly, man. He's out for blood. He's got something to prove because I wouldn't go along with him. Sonny's gonna hate me for it, but I have to stop him.
Everything I got, I owe to you, Mr. Krentos. You always took good care of me.
I appreciate that you stayed on after the power transfer. After my son was shot, I made an unwise choice, and I gave Jason more responsibility that he can handle. And he's paralyzed by the leadership. He's unable to act. I'm sure you know the Russians made a public attempt on my life. They shot my wife-to-be at the altar. Jason doesn't want to retaliate, makes him look weak, makes everybody vulnerable. So I have no choice but to take over. It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry you had to hear that. I just got nowhere else to turn right now. You created the situation.
Men don't know what's at stake, Sonny. They know if the organization turns against itself, everybody loses. This is what you wanted. It was your choice. You're not getting back in.
Now is the time to strike. I'm telling you that right now. Tommy, tell him. You agree with what I'm saying. And then
I'm sorry, Mr. Krentos. Mr. Morgan's in charge. That's the way you wanted it. And it's good business for everybody.
I've been in contact with all the other lieutenants. There's nothing you can do. This is not your organization anymore.
So you're gonna do this to me in the time that I need you most? I really, really hope one day you don't regret it.
I already do.
Can't. I don't. It's just not.